implementation of the AfCFTA. I wonder, in a very short space of time, confounding critics who never thought
the economy, development and self-sufficiency are multi-sectoral and interconnected concerns that must be pursued through collaboration and consultation by all stakeholders in the public as well as the private sectors at the domestic, regional, as well as continental levels. It is through robust dialogue, guided by this understanding, that we have made progress in developing and implementing a blueprint for the realization of Africa's aspirations. Recognizing that the contribution of the private sector is vital to Africa's socio-economic transformation, and that its voice must define the dialogue about integration and economic reliance, is a major component of our mission, not just in this meeting, but on a mission as a people and as a continent. This event, which is designed to underscore and promote the private sector's involvement in the achievement of Agenda 2063, is therefore of particular importance. Everyone who has participated in organizing this event and everyone who is taking part in these proceedings is making a significant contribution in moving the agenda forward by enhancing the role of an indispensable dimension of development, the private sector. This is why I'm delighted and grateful that you have all honored our invitation to the African Private Sector Dialogue. I welcome you all to Kenya's capital city of Nairobi, and on behalf of the people of Kenya, extend a very warm welcome to you all. Coming at a time when the Africa Union heads of state and governments have set the pace for the effective implementation of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, this dialogue provides a crucial forum for collective reflection on matters of vital significance. I am glad for this opportunity that we shall have at this dialogue to share experiences on past endeavors, to understand regional integration, assess the current status of ongoing processes, and use the best of our collective knowledge to forge the way into the future of African prosperity. I am encouraged to note the progress in ongoing discussions to develop the equally essential protocols of e-commerce, women and youth in trade, and other programs that will be explained to you in the course of your retreat. By these instruments, we underscore our commitment as Africa to inclusive trade that recognizes and empowers vulnerable and traditionally marginalized segments of the population who often bear the brunt of poverty, inequality, and underdevelopment, and signal as a continent our agenda to leverage ICT and the internet to accelerate trade and integration. Even as we appreciate the achievements in concluding these protocols, I recognize the outstanding issues, particularly as pertains the protocols on trade in goods and trade in services, that must be resolved for the efficient implementation of AfCFTA. I take this opportunity to congratulate the countries which have taken the tremendous step of signing and ratifying the AfCFTA, and to encourage those in the process of doing so to undertake this noble and historic mandate as soon as possible in order to pave way for the next global economic powerhouse, a seamless African market. This is also a chance to recognize that the guided trading initiative formulated to accelerate the implementation of the AfCFTA did launch, and that Kenya was among the earliest exporters under the initiative. Since then, a number of countries have joined the initiative and commenced their exports. I encourage those countries that have not yet joined the initiative to do so, and explore the wonderful free trade possibilities that they will be able to promptly access. Further, I challenge our ministers as they deliberate on the most appropriate resolutions to the outstanding issues in connection with the protocols to envision a unified Africa and promote the creation of coherent regional value chains whose outputs will bear the proud Made in Africa distinction. This is how we will make it possible to market the continent abroad as a single investment area. Our ministers should also dedicate their full capacities to the continental imperative to shift away from primary production into value addition and advanced production in the context of a broader industrial base and product diversification. Similarly, you have been assigned the task of generating viable strategies to resolve Africa's connectivity deficit in order to overcome logistical barriers to trade. In respect of this assignment, and our chairman is here of AU, and I have the brief from my colleagues, heads of state, I encourage you to be ambitious and to demonstrate urgency. Trade, ladies and gentlemen, cannot take place without efficient and a unified payment system. Although there has been introduction of several regional payment infrastructure in the continent, we lack a single system that seamlessly facilitates trade among all our nations, eliminating the obstacles posed by varying currencies. I am, however, delighted to note that AfCFTA, in its mandate to facilitate intra-Africa and extra-Africa trade, embarked on building a centralized payment and settlement system to support trade under the AfCFTA. It is called the Pan-African Payments and Settlement System. Banks and payment providers can plug directly to it to enable secure and instant payment in local currency. The system is designed to reduce or eliminate the challenges of cross-border payments and by so doing, accelerate intra-Africa trade. Let me say this. I think it is important for the trade ministers who are here. We are all struggling, and all our businessmen are struggling, and our traders are struggling to make payments for goods and services from one country to another because of differences in currencies. And in the middle of all this, we are all subjected to a dollar environment. Kenyans want to pay for Tanzanian goods in dollars. Tanzania wants to pay for DRC goods in dollars. Egypt wants to pay. Why are we bringing dollars in the middle of our trade? This is the question we should be asking ourselves. And in the process, all our business people are stranded. Egypt cannot pay for our tea because they are looking for dollars. We cannot pay for their sugar because we are also looking for dollars. You know? And this is I had a conversation with President Orama of the AfCFTA, and they have built a mechanism where all our traders can trade in the local currency, and we leave it to the AfCFTA to settle all the payments in local currency. We do not have to look for dollars. Our businessmen, our business people, our traders will concentrate on moving goods and services and leave the arduous task of currencies to AfCFTA.